everyone, welcome to the Super Easy English Podcast. I'm Marcus, and today I'm going to show you something very practical, how to talk about your day in English from morning to night. This is one of the best ways to start speaking real English because your day gives you real vocabulary, real actions, and real sentences you can actually use. So if you want to stop thinking, I know some words, but I don't know how to speak, this lesson is for you. Today, you'll learn 5 simple ways to describe your day in clear, easy English. Let's start. People talk about their day all the time. A friend can ask, what do you do in the morning? A teacher can ask, tell me about your day. Someone at work can ask, how was your day? And when you know a few simple patterns, you can answer naturally. That is our goal today. Simple English, useful English, real English. If you enjoy easy English lessons like this, subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment below. Now let's learn the 5 simple ways. Way number 1. Use I wake up and I get up to start your day. These 2 phrases are very useful, and they're a little different. Wake up means your eyes open, you stop sleeping. Get up means you leave the bed and stand up. So first you wake up, then you get up. Example, I wake up at 6:30, but I get up at 6:45. That is a very natural sentence. After that, you usually start your morning routine. You go to the bathroom, you wash your face, you brush your teeth. Example, I get up, wash my face, and brush my teeth. Very simple, very natural, and very useful for beginners. Way number 2. Use I make and I have to talk about food and drinks. This is a great pattern because you can use it in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. Make means prepare. Have means eat or drink. So, for example, I make coffee in the morning. Then, I have coffee at the table. Or, I cut some bread, put butter on it, and have breakfast. These are great everyday actions. You can also say, I add sugar to my coffee. I stir my coffee. I make breakfast at 7. I have breakfast with my family. And this pattern works for other meals too. I make lunch at noon. I have lunch at 1. I make dinner at 7. I have dinner at home. So remember, make equals prepare, have equals eat or drink. That small difference helps you sound much more natural. Way number 3. Use I get ready to talk about preparing for your day. Get ready is one of the best expressions in English. Why? Because it puts many small actions together in one simple phrase. When you get ready, maybe you take a shower, get dressed, put on your shoes, and prepare your things. Example, after breakfast, I get ready for work. That sentence is short, but it says a lot. You can also be more specific. I take a shower, get dressed, and put on my shoes. Then I get ready for work. Or, I get ready for school every morning. I leave the house at 7:30. You can also use it in the present continuous. I'm getting ready. That means you are doing it right now. This is a phrase you will hear all the time in English. Way number 4. Use I go to talk about where you go during the day. Now your day continues. After you get ready, where do you go? You can say, I go to work. I go to school. I go to the supermarket. I go to the gym. This pattern is very easy. I go to plus place. Examples. I go to work at 8. I go to school by bus. I go to the supermarket after work. I go home at 6 in the evening. Very useful, right? And when you arrive, you can say, I arrive at work at 8:30. And when you return, you can say, I come home at 6. So now you can describe movement in your day. You go somewhere, you arrive, and later you come home. Example, I go to work at 8, arrive at 8:30, and come home at 6. That is real English for real life. Way number 5. Use I relax and I go to bed to talk about your evening. After work, school, or daily activities, you usually slow down. You come home, you rest, you relax. Relax means you stop working and take it easy. Example, I come home at 6 and relax for a little while. In the evening, you can talk about simple activities like I watch TV, I listen to music, I read a book, I study English, I have dinner with my family. Then, at the end of the day, you go to bed. Go to bed means you finish your day and get ready to sleep. Example, I go to bed at 10:30. I try to sleep for 8 hours. Very simple, very common, very important. Now you can talk about your day from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. Great job! Now let's do a quick review. Here are your 5 simple ways to talk about your day. 1. Use I wake up and I get up to start your day. 2. Use I make and I have to talk about food and drinks. 3. Use I get ready to talk about preparing for your day. 4. Use I go to talk about where you go. 5. Use I relax and I go to bed to talk about your evening. Now listen to this simple example. I wake up at 7. I get up, wash my face, and brush my teeth. Then I make coffee, cut some bread, and have breakfast. After that, I get ready for work and put on my shoes. I go to work at 8. In the evening, I come home, relax, have dinner, and go to bed at 10:30. That is a full day in simple English, and that's exactly what you want. Not difficult English, but clear English you can use. Here is my tip for you. Tomorrow, try to describe your day in English out loud. Just use simple sentences. I wake up at 7. I make coffee. I go to school at 8. I relax at night. I go to bed at 11. Start with one sentence. Then, little by little, you'll say more. Now, I want to hear from you. Write one simple sentence about your day in the comments. For example, I make coffee every morning. I go to school at 8. I relax at night. I go to bed at 11. Start with one sentence. Then, little by little, you'll say more. Thanks so much for being here with me today on the Super Easy English podcast. Your day is full of English. Your routine is full of English. And step by step, your English can become part of your real life. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Welcome to the Super